Welcome back, everyone. I want to sincerely thank each and every one of you for your incredible support of the channel. I hope you all enjoy this manhwa as much as I did. Now, if you have any suggestions for future content, let me know in the comments. Without further ado, let's dive into the manhwa. In the picturesque Qingyang sect Square, a key location within the Qingyang sect, one of the four overlords of the Konglin Dao domain. The sect spans millions of miles, housing countless cultivators. Today was supposed to be just another routine outer disciple talent test. However, an extraordinary event unfolded. In the sky above, several high-ranking and powerful figures appeared, their expressions livid as they glared furiously at each other. The intensity between them was palpable, as if they were moments away from clashing. Onlookers whispered among themselves about the terrifying confrontation between the peak masters. Even though they hadn't taken any action yet, the pressure they emitted was suffocating. The real shock wasn't just the sudden appearance of the peak masters. It was the young man at the center of their heated debate. This outer disciple had somehow managed to provoke these powerful nascent soul peak masters into a fierce argument over who would take him as a disciple. This disciple, who had stirred such chaos and envy, was a transmigrator named Jiang Chen. In this talent test, Jiang Chen, who had previously been a mere menial worker, showcased a divine grade talent that left everyone stunned. His performance caused the elders to clash over him, making him the main topic of discussion and the envy of all. A man in the crowd exclaimed, "That's incredible, a divine grade." Another responded, "It's like going from a menial worker to the heavens in just one step." Yet, amidst all the chaos and awe, Jiang Chen remained silent. At the eye of the storm, his only emotion was utter panic. He was sweating profusely, with a trickle of sweat running down his face, overwhelmed by the sudden turn of events and the intense attention focused on him. Jiang Chen, now deep in thought, wonders, how did it come to this? I'm not divine grade or anything. If this happened yesterday, I would have thought I was part of some overpowering MC script. But that's not the truth. And please, stop fighting over me already. To understand this situation, we need to trace the events back in time, using the classic flashback technique. Jiang Chen, originally Jiang Chen, is a transmigrator. He was born 18 years ago in this new world. His mother once told him, "You must be obedient, Chainer." At that moment, Jiang Chen thought, "What the hell? I transmigrated into a baby. Am I starting life from zero in another world?" Realizing he was in a cultivation world, he envisioned becoming a peerless demon slayer like in web novels and decided to work hard from the start. Despite his efforts, life was full of mishaps. As a baby, he celebrated small victories like taking his first steps. But there was no wise old grandpa to guide him or a golden finger to ensure his success. Strengthening his body was a struggle. He got stung accidentally, choked while eating and drinking, and even got stabbed while walking by. For over 10 years, bad luck seemed to follow him relentlessly. He often thought, "This is strange. Where did I go wrong? Why is everything so difficult? This isn't normal." Then, one day, an unparalleled treasure appeared right at Jiang Chen's feet. A man, who discovered the treasure, was overjoyed. "My goodness, this treasure is shining with countless colors. These faint chimes of the bell of great Tao," he exclaimed. The man picked up the treasure, thinking it was his lucky day. As he walked away with it, he remarked, "This is mortal luck." Back in the present, Jiang Chen, caught in the intense debate among the peak masters, reflects on these past events. Despite his hardships, he never expected to find himself in a situation where powerful figures would fight over him, believing him to be of divine grade. The chaotic scene continues to unfold, but Jiang Chen's mind is still grappling with the strange twist his life has taken. The story then shifts to a flashback, showing Jiang Chen lying on the ground. He had discovered a treasure, but something went very wrong. The treasure, unearthed from beneath his feet, exerted such immense pressure that he couldn't move, leaving him helpless as it was taken away. This wasn't the first time something like this happened. Jiang Chen seemed to have a knack for finding treasures, but never being able to claim them. Despite these repeated tragedies, Jiang Chen's fortune took a turn when he was informed that he had been selected as an outer disciple. He was initially shocked, unable to believe that he was one of the 100 randomly selected from nearly 1 million menial workers. The messenger instructed him to come to the talent stone at the square for the talent test the next day. Filled with hope, Jiang Chen thought, "Maybe my luck has started to change." No matter what, this is the luckiest thing that's happened to me in 18 years. It all depends on tomorrow. Maybe I can use this opportunity to rise up and become one of Qingyang sect's newest stars. After all, this is how web novels always go. The next day, Jiang Chen approached the spiritual stone with a mix of excitement and anxiety. When his turn came, he touched the stone, expecting it to reveal his extraordinary potential. However, to his dismay, the stone remained unresponsive. There was nothing, no light, no reaction. The onlookers began to murmur. "What's happening? Why isn't there any reaction?" someone questioned. Jiang Chen felt a wave of panic and embarrassment. "Is there something wrong with the stone?" he wondered, trying to remain hopeful. One of the elders stepped forward to inspect the stone and assured the crowd, "The stone is working perfectly. This young man simply has no talent." The crowd's whispers grew louder, filled with pity and disdain. "He was just lucky to be selected, but he's got nothing special," someone remarked. Jiang Chen, feeling the weight of their judgment, stood there, crushed by the revelation. All his dreams of rising above his station seemed to shatter in that moment. He had hoped to break free from his streak of bad luck, but it seemed fate had other plans. Jiang Chen, stunned by the elder's declaration, desperately tries to protest. "Wait, no, it just hasn't reacted yet. Elder, please give me a chance and wait a little while longer." But the elder dismissively tells him to move away, pointing out the cube behind him. Jiang Chen's thoughts race, pleading internally, "Wait, give me a chance, don't come over." He tries to stall, shouting, "The wind is too strong. I can't hear you. Elder, what did you say just now?" The elder, irritated by Jiang Chen's apparent denial of reality, thinks, "In my 1,000 years of invigilating the talent test, this is the first time I've seen someone that isn't even of ordinary grade." He repeats firmly, "Jiang Chen, unqualified." The words hit Jiang Chen like a physical blow, and he goes into shock. He mutters to himself, "I knew something good wouldn't happen to me. I should have just lazed around from the start." Just then, a system notification appears before him. System notice? What does it have to say this time? He wonders, already disillusioned with the system's randomness and apparent uselessness. The system's message is unexpected. "The ill luck on you is too thick," which stained the talent stone and caused this ill-maintained talent stone to break. Jiang Chen feels a surge of shock and frustration. Blood oozes from his mouth as he exclaims, "What is this? You might as well not appear." The talent stone is made of meteorite iron and is forged by a mystical grade forging master. Even a cultivator at the foundation stage great completion would find it difficult to destroy the stone in a short period of time. Jiang Chen is left grappling with the absurdity and cruelty of his situation. His bad luck had not only ruined his chance at proving his worth, but also caused a significant disturbance. As he stands there, reeling from the system's explanation, he can't help but feel a mixture of anger and despair. He had hoped for a chance to change his fate, but it seemed the universe had other plans for him. The talent stone shattered just like that. Jiang Chen stood there, aghast. The unluckiest transmigrator in history, he thought bitterly. A new achievement unlocked, but I don't want this achievement. In front of him lay the shattered pieces of the talent stone. Behind him, murmurs began to rise. "Is this too much? What the hell?" one person said. "How are we going to test if the talent stone is broken? Could he have broken it intentionally because he's unqualified?" Another speculated. But how did he do it? The crime of breaking the talent stone is to go to jail, right? At the very least, he'll have to work as a menial worker for the sect for the rest of his life to compensate. Won't he? A third chimed in. Jiang Chen felt fear grip his heart. He started imagining his fate, a menial slave for the rest of his life. With his tendency for bad luck, this kind of thing could really happen. "I don't want to become a protagonist who goes to jail," he thought, feeling a sense of doom. "It's over," Jiang Chen muttered as he dropped to his knees, shouting in despair. The elder overseeing the test seemed deep in thought. This has never happened in 1,000 years. If it was earlier, an instance of the talent stone being broken. The elder's eyes widened with realization. He stepped forward, placing a hand on Jiang Chen's shoulder. Jiang Chen flinched, terrified. Don't send me to jail," he pleaded. To his shock, the elder said, "Jiang Chen, do you want to be my disciple?" Jiang Chen's eyes widened in surprise. The onlookers were equally stunned. "What did the elder say in the end?" they whispered amongst themselves. Another elder stepped forward, questioning, Golden Core Elder. But why? Jiang Chen, still processing, thought, I want to know too. I really thought I was going to jail. The Golden Core Elder explained, this happened according to ancient records. A talent stone was once broken during a test 10,000 years ago because it couldn't handle that person's ridiculous heavenly potential. Jiang Chen, still in shock, felt a mix of confusion and hope. The implications of the elder's words began to sink in. His misfortune had led him to this moment, a moment where his potential was being recognized in the most unexpected way. In the end, the sect evaluated it as divine grade and above. This person was viewed as an unparalleled, heavenly chosen one and became a direct disciple. Body refinement stage in 1 day, foundation stage in 10 months, golden core elder in 8 years, nascent soul great cultivator in 50 years, deity transformation stage in 300 years, grand ascension stage in 800 years before disappearing into thin air. Some said he ascended to the immortal realm and left the mortal world. Others said he was too powerful, and when he was passing through the heavenly tribulations, he was struck with forbidden thunder tribulations, meaning he would die without rebirth. Jiang Chen, hearing the elder's words, was stunned. You can't be comparing me with that monster, are you? He blurted out. The elder's eyes fixed on Jiang Chen. I've been stuck at Golden Core Stage 3rd layer for hundreds of years, he thought. My life is about to reach its end. If I accept him as a disciple and nurture him, I might be able to gain an immortal opportunity. At that time, even the sect leader couldn't do anything to me. The elder approached Jiang Chen and asked him to follow. But Jiang Chen thought, that's too close. Don't come over. The elder continued, the only divine grade in 10,000 years. As long as you agree, I will give you all my resources. Everyone was shocked at the elder's words. Divine grade? Are you serious? He's like that monster, they whispered. Jiang Chen thought, divine grade my ass. Stop spreading rumors. The talent stone shattered because of my bad luck. Unable to explain. No, even if I want to follow him, I wouldn't dare to. What if, after he invests so many resources in me, he realizes that I'm not worth anything after a few years? He's going to get mad at me in despair. Suddenly, Jiang Chen felt something. The elder looked towards the sky. A very strong lightning bolt illuminated the sky, a sign of immense power and potential. The atmosphere grew tense as everyone watched the sky with bated breath. Seeing the lightning, the elder exclaimed, is a heavenly phenomenon occurring? This lightning phenomenon is right above him. It looks like your grade is even higher than that monster's. Jiang Chen was confused by the elder's words. The elder thought to himself, this lightning must be a warning against my greed. The elder then addressed Jiang Chen, I am indeed not worthy of being your master. Forget it. Jiang Chen made a strange face, thinking, no. Why are you sighing? Nearby, some people were talking about Jiang Chen, and he overheard them. Is this the heavenly phenomenon caused by the appearance of a divine grade? One person asked. And the elder said that he's above that grade? Another replied. Listening to them, Jiang Chen thought, no, if this continues, this misunderstanding will become a massive problem in the future. The higher you stand, the further you fall. With my bad luck, I probably wouldn't even survive this. Suddenly, the system appeared again in front of Jiang Chen. Seeing it, he thought, this unlucky system appeared again. The system notified Jiang Chen, you've got a new message. Feeling a sense of dread, Jiang Chen thought, I have a bad feeling. The system continued, you don't belong to this world, and yet you dare to step onto the path of cultivation. Your bad luck has reached its peak and brought about a sea of lightning. It appears to be a heavenly phenomenon, but in reality, it's punishment. You've been notified by the heavens, and they cast a curse upon you, unbreakable by immortals. All changes in your body due to cultivation will be reversed. Any spiritual energy absorbed will cause even more to automatically flow out. You will never be able to cultivate. Jiang Chen was terrified by the system's words, exclaiming, I just came for the talent test and provoked the heavens? He then reflected on his past, thinking, just because I'm not from this world, I can't pursue cultivation? Jiang Chen thought desperately, then what about those web novels? If I can't cultivate, then what's the point of me being in this world? This can't be real. Refusing to give up, he began to cultivate, trying to absorb spiritual energy into his dantian. Will any spiritual energy I absorb be immediately dissipated? He wondered. Suddenly, he felt the energy in his dantian dissipating. Why is the energy in my dantian suddenly dissipating? Toy, why is this trash system here again? The system coldly responded. You tried to absorb spiritual energy into your dantian, but the curse was activated, causing the spiritual energy to automatically dissipate. The curse strengthens and causes your dantian to dry up. Terrified, Jiang Chen exclaimed, "This broken curse can become worse too? This is too ridiculous. I can't even use the most basic Qi absorption technique." As he spoke, dark clouds gathered in the sky, and dangerous lightning started crackling ominously. Jiang Chen watched in horror. The sea of lightning became even more violent. I provoked the heavens just by using that tiny amount of spiritual energy? Wait, why is that lightning coming towards me? A destructive bolt of lightning suddenly struck Jiang Chen, resulting in a massive explosion. He screamed in agony as his body started burning. The elder, witnessing this, was shocked. A destructive lightning descended upon him. What exactly happened to him? Masters observing from a distance were equally surprised by the dangerous lightning storm. Meanwhile, Jiang Chen lay on the ground, his body charred and blackened. So painful, he groaned. Am I going to die? So painful. Fuck. How did it come to this? Just because of this broken curse, I have to be smited by lightning? Just because I'm not from this world, I can't cultivate? My meridians have all been broken. It's so painful. My consciousness is slowly. What the hell? As he faded in and out of consciousness, the pain seemed unbearable. The once hopeful transmigrator, dreaming of greatness, now faced a grim reality. His body, ravaged by the curse and the relentless lightning, left him questioning his very existence in this unforgiving world. I've had so much bad luck. I thought I was in some comedy manhwa, Jiang Chen thought, his voice tinged with a mix of resignation and disbelief. But I didn't expect the heavens to really. I can't hold on much longer. The pain is slowly going away. Am I going to die just like this? After being cursed, there's no more hope in cultivation. As he lay there, the ashes started to peel off his hand. The elder, observing this, was astonished. I was right. You're indeed at a higher level than the legendary divine grade. Jiang Chen's eyes widened in shock. Despite the destructive lightning, he was unharmed. The system's voice chimed in, "Destructive lightning fell upon you, but it rejuvenated your body. Akin to being reborn, all of your attributes have been increased. Your body is regenerating automatically, the curse worsens, and your strength plus 10. Your meridians are recovering, and the destructive lightning is dissipating automatically." A surge of vitality coursed through Jiang Chen's body, leaving him momentarily speechless. The system continued, "Due to the curse of heavenly Tao, the thunder that descended nearly caused you to perish on the spot. But precisely because of the curse of heavenly Tao, it instead restored your physical body and even enhanced your strength. Your dantian has been restored to its original state. The curse doubles, and you gain invisible attributes. The lost spiritual energy automatically converges towards your dantian, permeating through your meridians. Could this be the legendary? Turning a disadvantage into an advantage?" Jiang Chen muttered, his disbelief turning into cautious hope. Suddenly, another lightning bolt struck him. The system informed him, "You've reached the Qi Refinement first stage. The curse of heavenly Tao reverses and amplifies everything that happens to you." The elder, watching this miraculous turn of events, was elated. Spiritual energy is still pouring into your body. It's the brilliance of guiding Qi into the body. Jiang Chen, feeling the rush of spiritual energy and the strengthening of his body, couldn't help but exclaim, "Oh my, this is incredible." His initial despair began to transform into a cautious optimism. Perhaps, despite all his misfortune, there was still a path for him in this world. Thunder gifted by heavenly Tao, cleansing the muscles. "Oh my," Jiang Chen marveled. The system's voice rang out, "You've reached the Qi Refinement second stage, mid-stage, and your cultivation has even risen by 3 layers. Am I practicing in reverse?" Jiang Chen wondered aloud. Unlike others who use spiritual energy to cultivate and advance their cultivation, I just need to use something akin to poison gas or the power of thunder to disperse the spiritual energy in my body and disrupt my cultivation. to make the curse of heavenly Tao take effect and amplify myself. In other words, can I still cultivate? And the heavier the injury, the stronger the amplification from my reverse cultivation. He began to feel a strange mix of hope and excitement. Although I was hopeless before, this curse of heavenly Tao is actually amazing. What's happening to me? His thoughts raced, contemplating the possibilities. Wait, in that case, if I directly provoke a golden core or nascent soul cultivator, destroy their lair, and make them angry enough to attack me, won't I ascend even faster? The system quickly interjected. The curse takes time to take effect. If you're killed instantly, the curse won't have time to take effect. Jiang Chen's eyes remained wide open as he realized the flaw in his plan. But it seems like it won't work. Why is the system still reading my mind? He stood quietly, processing this new information. The elder, with a smile, addressed Jiang Chen. It seems that in another 1,000 years, my Qingyang sect might produce an immortal. By then, what 4 overlords of Konglin Dao domain? There will only be the voice of my Qingyang sect. Jiang Chen thought to himself, it's a big misunderstanding. Now they really think of me as a divine-grade talent. The elder continued, rest assured. Even if you refuse this old man's request to take you as a disciple, I will still apply to the sect for enough resources and treasures for you. From now on, drinking from spiritual springs, snacking on fierce beasts, will all be commonplace. I've made up my mind about this good karma. Jiang Chen was overwhelmed by the elder's generosity and determination. While his newfound cultivation path was fraught with peril and uncertainty, he couldn't deny the unique opportunity it presented. With the resources and support from the Qingyang sect, perhaps his journey as the unluckiest transmigrator in history might take an unexpected turn towards greatness. As Jiang Chen trembled, contemplating the elder's offer and the implications of the curse, another thunder serpent descended with ferocity, seeming to aim to obliterate him from existence. The system's voice cut through the chaos, announcing the destruction of his physical body yet again. But with a strange twist, his strength increased by 20 due to the thunder's power, and his cultivation surged to the Qi Refinement 4th stage. The more ruthless the strike, the higher the rise, Jiang Chen mused, grappling with the pain and unexpected joy of his accelerated cultivation. Will I become a masochist at this rate? Cultivation truly is a blend of pain and ecstasy. Around him, murmurs erupted among the spectators witnessing the relentless barrage of lightning strikes. Can cultivation truly ascend so rapidly? It took us years just to reach the Qi Refinement 1st stage. This divine-grade talent is beyond comparison. Listening to their discussions, Jiang Chen grew anxious. This is bad. If I don't clarify things today, rumors of me being a divine-grade talent will only spread further. I'll be forced to consume spiritual pills endlessly, living up to the undeserved reputation. Just as Jiang Chen was about to speak up, Elder Tian Shan intervened. Wait, Elder Tian Shan. Another figure approached Jiang Chen, addressing him directly. I didn't expect our Qingyang sect to produce such a remarkable talent. It bodes well for our sect's prosperity. Teaching someone of your caliber will require a master at least at the nascent soul stage, like myself. Tian Shan introduced himself as one of the 36 peak masters, emphasizing his stature within the sect. Jiang Chen's mind raced as he considered the implications of this unexpected attention and support. The elder's belief in him as a legendary talent clashed with Jiang Chen's own doubts and the ominous warnings of the curse. Yet, amidst the uncertainty, a glimmer of hope flickered, a chance to defy fate and carve his own path in this turbulent world of cultivation. Jiang Chen found himself in a challenging position as Peak Master Tian Shan and other senior cultivators pressed him to join their sect and accept their mentorship. Despite their offers of peak-level spiritual treasures and the promise of guidance to the next realm, Jiang Chen hesitated due to the curse that plagued him. Listening to Peak Master Tian Shan's proposal, Jiang Chen felt conflicted. My feelings are complex, he thought. If this were yesterday, I would have been ecstatic. But now, with this curse hanging over me, agreeing could lead to disastrous consequences. After careful consideration, Jiang Chen knelt before Peak Master Tian Shan and respectfully declined. Apologies, Peak Master Tian Shan, he began earnestly. This disciple still needs time to ponder his cultivation path. It would be premature for me to accept a master at this juncture. His words caused a momentary silence among the gathered masters. However, another master arrived, criticizing Jiang Chen's decision to reject not just a Golden Core Elder, but also Peak Master Tian Shan. Has Jiang Chen lost his senses? Jiang Chen's face paled as he heard the reproach. I have no choice, he thought desperately. I must rely on the curse of the heavens to quietly advance. I can't afford to become a puppet groomed into a monster. Despite his resolve, Peak Master Tian Shan persisted, offering an alternative. If you find me unsuitable, perhaps my master, Taoist Tian Yin, would be a better fit? Anxiety crept over Jiang Chen as he struggled to explain himself. I didn't mean to. Before he could finish, another Peak Master, Xian, interjected sharply. Is Tian Shan Peak also vying for this prodigy? Jiang Chen felt the weight of their expectations and suspicions bearing down on him. Unsure how to navigate this delicate situation without revealing the curse or surrendering to a fate he feared, he searched desperately for a way to retain control over his destiny in the unpredictable world of cultivation. As the situation escalated with multiple Peak Masters vying to recruit Jiang Chen, he found himself increasingly overwhelmed. Peak Master Xian boasted of Xian Peak's superior strength and expertise in the Path of Thunder, offering Jiang Chen his guidance and abundant resources, including Elder Dan and Perfect Refinement practitioners. Amidst the discussions, a girl identified as Peak Master Xian also stepped forward from Xian Peak, tempting Jiang Chen with top-grade elixirs and her own mentorship. Jiang Chen's surprise grew as the offers continued pouring in, each Peak Master eager to claim him as their disciple. Just as Jiang Chen contemplated how to gracefully decline, another unexpected figure arrived, a strikingly beautiful Peak Master. Disregarding the offers of resources and cultivation benefits, she boldly propositioned Jiang Chen with an offer to choose one of 3,000 female disciples as his cultivation partner. The audacious proposal drew a sharp retort from another Peak Master, who dismissed her as an old witch trying to deceive Qingyang sect disciples with superficial temptations. He asserted his own qualifications in the way of thunder, claiming superiority due to his 3,000 years of cultivation and attainment at the Tao level within the nascent soul stage. The sudden turn of events left everyone present astonished at the unfolding spectacle, with Jiang Chen caught in the middle of competing offers and egos among the sect's most distinguished elders and Peak Masters. In the tranquil setting of Qingyang sect, a remarkable gathering unfolded as Peak Masters and elders vied for Jiang Chen's allegiance. Each presented their case passionately, showcasing their strengths and offerings. The female Peak Master, renowned for her charm, emphasized the allure of Jade Maiden Peak with its promise of beauty and refinement. She envisioned Jiang Chen surrounded by 3,000 enchanting disciples, highlighting the power of allure and cultivation. In contrast, the Thunder Path expert countered with a firm stance, scoffing at the idea of using beauty to sway disciples. He extolled the virtues of mastering thunder and lightning, warning against diluting Jiang Chen's potential with superficial attractions. Peak Master Tian Shan intervened diplomatically, advocating for wisdom and experience in mentorship. He emphasized the nurturing of character and depth of guidance offered at Tian Shan Peak, presenting a balanced approach to cultivation. Peak Master Xian, in turn, boasted of his own exceptional achievements and rapid cultivation timeline. He urged Jiang Chen to consider the proven results and rapid advancement promised under his mentorship. As the debate among the Peak Masters intensified, onlookers marveled at the rare spectacle of such esteemed figures competing for one disciple. Amidst the clash of egos and promises, a voice from the crowd questioned the wisdom of engaging in conflict over a single recruit, briefly tempering the fervor. Jiang Chen, amidst the overwhelming attention and conflicting offers, realized the weight of his decision. Each Peak Master painted a different vision of his future within the sect, each promising greatness but carrying the burden of responsibility and consequences. As he stood amidst the gathered masters and elders, Jiang Chen faced a pivotal choice that would define not only his own destiny but also the future of Qingyang sect. Jiang Chen, caught in the midst of the commotion and attention, listened intently as sect leader Li Chongqing addressed the gathered Peak Masters with authority. His voice carried a weight that commanded respect, reminding everyone of their responsibilities as leaders within Qingyang sect. The spiritual lotus flowers continued to bloom, their ethereal beauty contrasting with the tension in the air. Jiang Chen could sense the profound energy radiating from them, a testament to the sect's spiritual richness and harmony amidst the discord. Sect leader Li Chongqing's words resonated deeply as he spoke of the rarity of heavenly talents, emphasizing their significance within the cultivation world. His gaze shifted briefly to Jiang Chen, acknowledging the young cultivator amidst the elders and masters vying for his potential. The peak masters, chastened by the sect leader's reprimand, bowed their heads in apology, humbled by his reminder of decorum and respect within the sect. Jiang Chen observed the exchange, feeling a mix of relief and unease at being at the center of such attention and conflicting desires. As sect leader Li Changqing concluded his remarks, a sense of order and reverence returned to the gathering. The elders and peak masters, reminded of their roles and the sect's traditions, began to disperse quietly, their fervor tempered by the sect leader's wisdom and authority. Jiang Chen remained thoughtful, realizing the weight of sect leader Li Changqing's words. And with that, we conclude this chapter. I hope you enjoyed today's content. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. Let's aim for 200 likes on this video. Drop a comment below if you're excited for the next installment. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care,